Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing my updated everyday makeup drawer for the month of August. If you are new to these videos, I do these about once a month and I go with you through my makeup collection to pick out all the products I'm going to keep in my everyday makeup drawer for the next month, and then we use a bunch of the products and do our makeup together. So that is what we're going to be doing today. If you're new here, my name is Blair. I do all kinds of beauty and makeup content here on YouTube every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hope you'll subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started with the video. As always, I like to just kind of show what's been in the drawer for the past month. So this is everything I've really been using a ton. I feel really good about this group of products because I feel like I've used pretty much everything in here quite a bit in the past month, but it's definitely time to switch some things out. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out of here, kind of clean out the drawer, and we'll put all this stuff away, and then we'll go through my makeup collection and pick some new products. I can't figure out how it all comes down, how it all comes down. And when we all found out, we ran to your house, we ran to your... Alright, so we're gonna pick out our new makeup. We'll start with primer. So last month I had the NYX Plump Right Back in and one of my Flawless filters. I'm thinking I definitely want to put in one of the e.l.f. Halo Glows this month. I think I'm going to do shade number 2. And then I also kind of want to put this in. Kind of want to play around with this Ordinary primer a little bit more. So I think I'll do those two for primers. And then, let's see, for Corrector, I might do my Tarte CC Corrector in light medium. I haven't used this one in a while. I try to kind of rotate through them. So I might do that for Corrector. And then for concealer, I'm going to leave in my Too Faced Born This Way because this is in my project pan, but I also want to put in at least one more. Kind of want to put in the Neutrogena Radiant Cream Concealer. And let's see, I guess I'll just stick with those two for now, and then I can always add later. But I think, well, actually, you know what? I kind of want to put this one into the Bobbi Brown Stick Concealer. I want to use this a bit more, so I think I'll do that one also. Okay, next for powders and face palettes. Let's see. So I have this Natasha Denona face palette, the Patrick Ta blush palette. Then I have my Hourglass palettes. I kind of want to put in one of these Hourglass palettes and try to get some more use out of these. So this is, I think this is the Ghost. Yeah, the Ambient Lighting Ghost. And then this one is the Sculpture, I think. Yeah, so that one is the Sculpture. I think I'm going to put in the Ghost palette. I'd really like to get in a little more use of that. And then for like a face powder, I'm gonna leave in my Bite one because this one is in my project pan, but I kind of want to put in one more. Maybe we'll do this, the NARS Crystal, what is this called? Light Reflecting Setting Powder, just in the translucent color. I might do this. I haven't used that in a while. I think I might put in the CeraVe sunscreen. I was using this Neutrogena one, but I really like this one for under makeup too. So I think I might do that. And then for my foundation, let's put in the L'Oreal True Match Nude. And let's see here. Ooh, I kind of want to put this in. I wore this in, I can't remember what video it was, but I pulled this out and started wearing it again, and I forgot how much I liked this from Sephora. So I think I'll do those two for foundation. Okay, and for bronzer, kind of want to put this in, the DIBS Desert Island Stick. So you get a bronzer and a blush with this. So I think I might do that one. And let's see, I might put in my Clinique Sun-Kissed bronzer. Yeah, the Sun-Kissed bronzer. This is a really good warmer bronzer for this time of year. I might do that. And probably put Milk back in also, because this is in my Project Tan. I think that'll be it for bronzer. Okay, then we have blush and highlight. So I definitely want to put a highlighter in this time. I kind of want to put in this, the Balm Mary Luminizer. I ended up keeping this from my declutter, and I've used it a few times. I actually really liked it. I kind of want to try to use that a bit more. Let's do Persona in the shade Bubble. It's that really beautiful, bright, poppy pink. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna do a few, actually. I'm gonna do Hourglass Sublime Flush. This one looks really pretty over that Bubble blush. And then I kind of want to do something a little peachier. Honestly, kind of want to put in Milani Luminoso. This is really old. They don't even look like this anymore. I feel like this is such like the classic summery peachy pink. I might put that in. Also, kind of want to put this in too. Actually, I've been using this quite a bit. It's the Wet n Wild makeup stick, the Mega Glow makeup stick, the blush in Peach Bums. It's a really pretty peach with some gold, a little bit of gold reflect in it. I might put that in too. Okay, for brows, let's see. Honestly, kind of want to put my e.l.f. Wow Brow in, just to have like a brow gel I can just throw on really quickly. And then honestly kind of want to put in the Brow Lift. Also, I've really been liking the Anastasia one the last few weeks, but I kind of want to play with the e.l.f. one some more. I think I might put that in. I think I will also do the Neutrogena brow pen, and maybe even the e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil, just to use a few different things. For mascara, I'm going to do Maybelline Lash Sensational. Honestly, might put the Essence Volume Stylist back in. I'm actually almost done with this one, so I think I'll try to use that up. And I always like to have at least one eyeliner. I might just do this one, the Patrick Ta in Copper Gold, just to do something a little different than brown. Next, let's do single shadows. I might put this in. Was this right? I think it was. I used this the other day and I forgot how much I liked it. It's Metallic Taupe from Laura Mercier. It's just a little mini. I think I might put that in. And I really want to put this Rem Beauty in again, but I feel like I need to use something else. Maybe I'll put in this Clinique Chubby stick also in Bountiful Beige. I think that's gonna be it for in there. For the lips, let's see. Let's do the Lifter Gloss in, what is this, Ice? It's the one that's kind of similar to the Dior Backstage in the pink color. I might put in one of these Revlon Luster lip shines in Glaring Coral. This one is obviously a coral, like a reddish color. I love Nude Illuminator, but maybe we'll do something a little different. I think I might put in Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap for lip liner. I'm gonna keep NYX Global Citizen in because that one is like one of my favorites right now. I might also put in Pat McGrath Structure. This is kind of a brown, but kind of a nude, kind of in between the two. So I might do that, and then I kind of want to put this in, this Bite Beauty lip crayon in Leche. I know you can't get Bite anymore, but I found this when I was doing my declutter. I forgot how pretty that color is. Oh, I kind of want to put this Merit Baby lipstick in. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Maybe one more lip product. I think I might just put this DIBS clear gloss in. And then the last thing is eyeshadow. The last time I put my Aspen Ovard Tarte palette in, and I really loved having that. I kind of want to put this little palette in. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Super Nudes palette, the Easy Eye. I think that might be kind of a good one. And then I honestly might put in my BK Beauty palette. I haven't used this in a little while. It's a really good neutral palette with a little bit of purple. I think I might do those two, and I think that should be everything. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of makeup. So I'm gonna first use this CeraVe sunscreen. This is the ultralight moisturizing lotion with SPF 30. I really like this. It's very good typically under makeup, and it's more of a matte finish, so it doesn't leave your skin like super glowy. So I like to use it if I know I'm gonna use more of like a glowy primer or glowy foundation, because it dries down to more of a matte finish. While that's kind of setting down on my face, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the e.l.f. Brow Lift. So I'm just getting some on a clean spoolie and just gonna brush this through. Kind of feeling more of the fluffy brow look today. So I'm gonna try brushing them up a bit more. Kind of switch this up depending on the day. Okay, they look kind of crazy right now, but they won't once we fill them in. But I'm just kind of brushing through, making sure I get the shape how I want it, and then we'll fill them in later. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow in the shade number 2. And I'm gonna put this kind of where I normally do, just kind of in the center of my face, my nose, my chin. I'm gonna bring a little bit down my neck too. And I think I'm just gonna blend this in with a damp sponge. This e.l.f. Halo Glow is so good. The more I use it, the more I like it. I'm gonna use the Tarte Corrector today in light medium. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this on this brush. I've really been liking this brush for Corrector lately. It's the Expert Concealer Brush from Real Techniques. It's a really good size to fit like right up under your eye. So I just kind of dip in and then just kind of tap it where I need it the most. This brush is nice because you can really place the product where you want it, which is good because it's really tiny, but then you can also use it to kind of tap and blend out. Whereas when you use like a flat little brush like this, which I use a lot, you have to go in and kind of apply it and then take another brush to kind of tap it in. You can do both of those steps with this. I think this is just supposed to be like a mini version of the Expert Face brush from Real Techniques that they're known for. It's kind of the same shape, it's just a lot smaller. For foundation, I'm going to use the Best Skin Ever from Sephora, and I'm going to use this 17.5 shade. I used this in a video last week, I guess. I forget which video it was. Might have been the Shop My Stash video. And I remembered how much I really liked this. I'm using the BK Beauty 106 brush to kind of stipple this on. This is my first everyday makeup drawer video that I filmed since I went through and decluttered my whole makeup collection, and I just like filming videos so much more now because I have a lot of makeup, but I actually know what I have, and I don't know, I just feel like I have a much more manageable amount now. So it makes me really excited to go through and switch out my products because I know that pretty much everything I have now is new that I'm still testing, or it's stuff that I've had but that I really, really like. For concealer, I kind of want to use this Bobbi Brown. This is the shade Sand. So I'm going to put a little bit right in the inner corner, and then I'm also going to add just a tiny bit to this outer corner. This concealer is so good for a stick concealer. You would think it's very dry, difficult to blend, kind of cakey. It's not. It is the best consistency. I love it so much. It's thin. It's a bit more of a, I would say like a satin finish, maybe a natural satin finish. And it's very creamy, but it gives a good bit of coverage, but it's not full coverage. I really, really like it. I like to kind of let it sit for a minute, and then you can use your finger, or I usually use a brush like this. This is the Bobbi Brown Full Coverage Touch-Up Brush, and you just kind of bounce it in, but you can also use your finger. Now I'm going to go in with the DIBS. I think this is called the Desert Island stick, or Desert Island Duo. I have the shade number 2, so you get a bronzer and a blush. I'm going to go into the bronzer, and I know a lot of people just draw these on straight onto their face. I just find it's a lot easier to blend out when you put it on your brush first. So I'm just gonna tap this on. This is a Sephora number 56 brush. It's really pretty. It's a pretty warm bronzer. I was gonna use the blush on the DIBS stick, but I kind of want to use the Wet n Wild blush in Peach Bombs. And let's see, I'm gonna use that same brush we used for the bronzer and just tap that on. This color is just so pretty. It's peach, but it's not like an orangey peach. It's a very beautiful pinky peach. Really reminds me of NARS Orgasm. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of Milani in Luminoso because I feel like that color will go really well with that Wet n Wild blush. I'm just gonna kind of tap that on. We need some powder because we've got a lot of glow happening on my face. So I'm gonna use my Bite powder and this really big brush. And I'm just gonna kind of tap by my nose and my T-zone just to tone down the shine just a little. I'm not gonna go over the tops of my cheekbones since we have that flawless filter there, and I really want to keep the glow there. But I am gonna apply it kind of everywhere else. Lately I've been taking a smaller powder brush and kind of tapping the sides of my nose with a little bit of powder just because typically if I leave the house I wear sunglasses and you can't totally avoid the sunglass mark that you get when you wear makeup, but I do find that if you put some powder, like kind of concentrate it right there, kind of helps minimize the sunglass lines. So I try to remember to do that. Okay, I am then gonna fill in my brows. I'm first gonna use the e.l.f. Instant Lift, and I'm going to kind of outline the bottom. This is kind of what I like to use this pencil for because it's a lot bigger than most brow pencils, so you can't get super precise hair strokes with this, but you can kind of get an overall shape that you're wanting. Okay, so I kind of map them out with that, and then I'm going to take the Neutrogena pen and just try to add my little hair-like strokes. This pen is really good. The only issue with it is the tip of it kind of starts to get dry pretty quick. So you have to kind of keep shaking it, but it's really thin. It's good to make those realistic looking hair strokes. It's just like right now it's starting to get kind of dry. So you have to keep shaking it, but the effect is really good. All right, I'm gonna use this Clinique Chubby stick as a base, I think, for my eyeshadow. I'm just gonna kind of draw it on. I bought this for the Clinique video I did like a month or so ago. And it's okay, the color is not very intense. It's like a very sheer color, which is fine. But I don't really love it on its own. I like to use it more of as like a base for shadow. So I'm just gonna kind of blend this out all over. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use the BK Beauty True Beauty palette. I just want to do something really quick and easy with this. So I'm going to take the shade Grace, which is right here. It's like a warm brown. And I'm going to put this all over. So I'm going to put it kind of on the lid and then kind of bring it up as a crease shade also. Really perfect neutral, or not really, I was gonna say it's a neutral brown. I would say this is a bit warmer of a color, but I really like it. And I'm using the 201 brush also from BK Beauty. I want to take a little bit of shimmer on my lid, so I don't know, I kind of want to do a more right here, but then there's also Ambition and Glow. No, let's do Ambition, like this pinky one. I don't know if that is... No, actually, I feel like that's too pinky. That's a swatch. It's really pretty color, but I don't know if I want to go that pink. I think I'm just going to take a more, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to use my finger and just kind of tap this on the lid and even kind of tap it up just a little. I'm going to mix Grace and the Amore color that we put on the lid, and I'm just going to take a tiny bit of both of those and run that on my lower lash line. Okay, instead of doing eyeliner, I think I might take a little bit of this shade called Beauty. I don't think I've ever done this before. It's just kind of a deeper, more like reddish brown. I'm going to try to put a bit of this along my upper lash line, like kind of just in the outer corner. Just using this tiny little Morphe brush. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I kind of just want to add just like a tiny bit of definition out here, but not use an eyeliner. And this is a Morphe 213. And then I'm going to use Maybelline Lash Sensational for mascara. All right, and last for the lips, I'm going to do Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap. And then over the top of that, I think I'm going to do the Revlon Super Lustrous Shine Lipstick in the shade Glaring Coral. All right, you guys, that is going to be it for my updated everyday makeup drawer. As always, these are so much fun to film. Probably my favorite video that I look forward to the most every month. And I'm excited to have a new set of products to use for the next month. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure to give this one a thumbs up if you liked it. If you want to see more of these videos, I have a whole playlist now of all the ones that I've done. So I will link that at the end of the video for you. Thank you for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at simply.blair and TikTok simply.blair1. I will see you next time. Remember, simply be you. Bye.